essentially is sort of shrink the amount of money that's available to them. He's taking money, he's moving it all over. He's trying to create these ridiculous debts that Elizabeth reports on, where he essentially owes himself and his parents $50 million.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
For money.
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending.
It's a lot of expense.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with?
Wow.
So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry.
Floyd Mayweather is facing serious financial issues, as CNN reports that he owes millions of dollars, with a large portion connected to unpaid IRS taxes. The report also highlights his careless and excessive spending on luxury items, showing that despite his fame and massive earnings, his financial choices have led to major debt and growing public concern about how he handles his money.
Did not save its own documents to show what it spent. The new acting IRS Commissioner Danny Werfel calls this wasteful spending inappropriate.
Floyd Mayweather said he had paid off his debts, but the IRS pushed back and confirmed he still owes a significant amount. Despite what he has claimed publicly, his failure to fully settle his tax obligations makes it clear that his financial troubles are not over, and the IRS is continuing to pursue the matter without stepping back.
Imagine getting a letter from the IRS saying you owe millions in taxes. That is how Floyd Mayweather got knocked out by the IRS in 2022. Floyd had some issues with his taxes for the year 2017. The government checked his tax return and found a problem. So they informed him about it on February 2nd, 2022. He claimed a big expense of about $14 million that he says he paid for legal expenses. The government didn't agree with this expense and said it was a lie. So they said he owed about $5.5 million more in taxes because of it. They also said he had to pay an additional $1.1 million in penalties for making mistakes on his tax return. That was how Floyd got KO'd into the hot water with the tax authorities. Comment on the word free below this video and I'll send you access to a free call where you can discuss your tax situation with the most experienced attorney and get the best possible recommendations in a few minutes. Make sure you're following so you can receive the link immediately after your comment.
Floyd Mayweather has long been known for living an extremely luxurious lifestyle, showing off expensive jewelry, high-end cars, and a bold, larger-than-life personality that has become a key part of his public image. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying success and spending money, he has built his entire brand around the idea that he is untouchable and above the usual rules, often presenting himself as someone whose wealth has no limits and whose main goal is to outshine everyone else. But over time, this intense focus on money and image has led him into a troubling position where legal issues and questionable financial decisions are beginning to expose clear cracks in the powerful and flawless persona he once projected.
Sonnen isn't alone either, with financial lawsuits, unpaid jewelry bills, and the crypto scam lawsuit haunting his name. The money brand seems to be leaking from all sides.
Yay! Yay!
Always been the face of untouchable wealth in boxing. He turned luxury into a lifestyle, turning his nickname money into an entire identity. But behind the private jets and million-dollar shopping sprees, cracks in that image are beginning to show, and they're showing faster than anyone expected. Mayweather is broke, but no one's openly saying it yet, except his old rival.
Wow. I don't understand. Why the need to package these things Africans, black people do, packaging. They appear to be, why do you want to appear to be rich instead of be rich? I'm not into this. I mean, you just propaganda. It's just said he bought 400 million deal with the 62 flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari or how much watch your watch cost, 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again. It's not physically possible. It's not an asset. He's gonna go bankrupt soon. But anyway, I wish him all the best. It is what it is.
Despite Floyd Mayweather's claims of being one of the richest athletes in the world, his legal troubles continue with no clear resolution. And one of the most notable examples of his questionable financial behavior is a lawsuit filed by a jeweler who alleges that Mayweather took hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry without paying anything at all.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving $286,000, man, for them to pay for? Then the cold part is, man, y'all took the jeweler's phone so he couldn't film the transaction, but he had an extra phone and he taped it. Man, come on, man. Man, y'all giving, man, us a bad name, man. Y'all be out here doing all this flexing, all this jewelry, all these watches, all these cars from the same crooked dealer out here in Las Vegas. The Chopper, Josh Tobin, everybody know who that is, man. Come on, man, stop doing that, Floyd, man. And pay Gervonta Davis his $34 million, man. And pay your taxes.
Floyd Mayweather has never been shy about praising his own boxing skills, often declaring himself the greatest fighter of all time. But his outspoken confidence has turned off many fans and critics over the years. He frequently uses his undefeated record as solid proof of his dominance and superiority, presenting it as something no one can question. Yet a growing number of people in the boxing world have started to doubt whether his career is truly as flawless as he claims, with ongoing allegations about the possible use of performance-enhancing drugs continuing to circulate, raising concerns and casting a shadow over the image of a fighter who has always taken pride in being seen as perfect.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. So that's why they outlawed it.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather was on PEDs the entire time? Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised.
You know, you saw it put out. They gave you a TUE.
I mean, with any fighters, some fighters take Pedialytes. Let me touch on the subject.
Just rehydrate.
When a fighter's
well, my question is this:
because my urine, my urine was dark, extremely dark.
For him to test less than 1%, something is wrong.
What are your thoughts on testosterone replacement therapy? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Testosterone replacement therapy, you haven't heard of it?
Let's talk about the juice. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
When Floyd Mayweather faces criticism, he usually dismisses it as jealousy and makes it clear that other people's opinions don't matter to him, which only strengthens his bold and unapologetic way of showing off his wealth. However, by refusing to seriously address valid concerns or engage with honest criticism, he often comes across as arrogant. And this attitude ends up distancing him from fans and observers who might otherwise respect his confidence and achievements.
You always remember this. Jealousy, people jealous of you, comes with success. So anytime you're successful, people gonna be jealous of you. People are always gonna like you. It's the same thing like my job. I still go there and be at my best. If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion. You know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. And the only thing we can do is take one day at a time. That's all we can do. No one is perfect. Every day we strive to be perfectionists, but no one is perfect. I make mistakes. I make mistakes. I've said things that I shouldn't have said when I was younger. I've done things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. I'm not perfect, but we live and we learn. That's a part of growing.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn recently suggested that Floyd Mayweather, despite earning enormous wealth throughout his career, may actually be dealing with financial difficulties. And this claim has raised serious questions about his true financial position. While Mayweather continues to showcase a lavish lifestyle filled with expensive purchases and luxury, the idea that his financial problems could be increasing at the same time has led many to question how well he is managing his money and whether his financial situation is as strong as he presents it to be.
How about Mayweather
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Not the biggest Mayweather
I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
It's a lot of expense.
Even more concerning are the theft allegations that have followed Floyd Mayweather, including a well-known lawsuit accusing him of taking expensive jewelry without paying, a claim that has gained widespread attention in the media. When combined with other reports suggesting he has struggled to cover the cost of high-end purchases, it creates a worrying image of someone trying to keep up a lavish lifestyle that he may no longer have the financial means to sustain.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with? Wow. So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly. And the entire story is pretty crazy. And the fact that they're calling it RICO was pretty wild as well. Because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So yeah, seems like
Floyd Mayweather's approach to money often reflects the same image he shows in public: flashy, careless, and sometimes disconnected from reality. One example is his reported deal with rapper Tyga and a broker to obtain expensive watches and diamonds from a Miami jeweler named Leonard Solmanov, where the items were taken, but the payments were allegedly never fully completed. And situations like this, along with others, create a concerning picture of someone who may be stretching his finances too far while not always meeting his financial responsibilities.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.
One of the most striking claims Floyd Mayweather has made is that he earned hundreds of millions of dollars in a single night, a statement that perfectly matches the flashy and larger-than-life image he has built over the years. While this kind of figure grabs attention and reinforces his reputation for massive earnings, it has also been met with serious skepticism, particularly from within the boxing community, where many question whether such claims are fully accurate and believe they may be exaggerated to maintain his powerful and extravagant public persona.
Why has it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
You're getting emotional now.
No, not at all. No, I'm thinking. You know, I'm always thinking. How can I get better? How can our company grow? How can I continue to teach people around me how to fish? And I don't want to fish for them.
Floyd Mayweather has repeatedly made it clear that his top priority has always been making money rather than proving himself as the greatest boxer of all time. And his famous motto, "Nothing in this world is for free," highlights just how strongly he focuses on wealth and financial gain. Over the years, this mindset has often overshadowed his accomplishments inside the ring, making it evident that his true interest lies more in building and maintaining his fortune than in securing a lasting legacy in boxing or being remembered purely for his achievements in the sport.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. Or like 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when like, we were younger. We used to look up to Floyd. And what's he teaching the guys coming up? Well, spunk your money on
dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he'd come back doing exhibitions in that, bro?
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
In his ongoing pursuit of greater wealth, Floyd Mayweather has been connected to several controversial promotional ventures, including his involvement in promoting a cryptocurrency scheme that was later widely criticized as a scam. Despite already earning enormous amounts throughout his career, he reportedly accepted millions to endorse the project, which raised serious concerns about his willingness to overlook potential risks and consequences, suggesting a lack of responsibility toward the people who might have been influenced by his promotion.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything about that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
Floyd Mayweather's shift from his pretty boy image to the Money Mayweather persona was a deliberate move designed to amplify his natural confidence and ego and turn him into a more controversial and attention-grabbing figure in boxing. Along the way, he has also faced public criticism over his reading ability, especially during a feud with rapper 50 Cent, who once challenged him to read a page from a Harry Potter book for charity, bringing even more scrutiny to his public image.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man.
The number of female MCs is once again expanding and growing in range.
Phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, that he'll put it on the actual show so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're going to let you read Cat in the Hat.
Things like, you can sign this, we know the rest.
Okay.
It's just
I can't just sign it. I gotta look at everything.
It's a physical.
Yeah, but I can't just sign anything.
Fair
I didn't get to where I got you to sign anything. A serious head injury.
You're done, you're good.
Okay, no problem.
Cool. Good, open up. You mind? Any issues? Pain? Nothing. There's nothing down the spine. Good.
Same old program. You know how it is. That's it.
The challenge, along with a leaked audio clip where Floyd Mayweather appeared to struggle while reading a radio script, intensified rumors about his literacy, but he responded by brushing off the issue and minimizing its importance, even stating that his ability to read has nothing to do with his legacy or standing in boxing history.
Floyd Mayweather. I've heard people laugh at Floyd Mayweather, be like, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he can't even read and write properly. And I'm like, well, he became a billionaire, and still, so how dumb is he? If you're broke, saying, oh, Floyd Mayweather can't read or write, and he became a billionaire through not just fighting, but obviously owning his own promotions company, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. Do they have the same type of intellect as Elon Musk? No. Albert Einstein that once said, if you measure all the animals' intellect by their ability to climb trees, you'll have a goldfish in a bowl who will sit and believe his whole life that he's an idiot. People like Floyd Mayweather, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. So How is he not smarter than some brokey sitting at home being like, Floyd Mayweather's dumb? Is he dumb? You have to be the next level of intelligence to box like he.
He's making millions of decisions every millisecond.
What the f is he wearing? He looks like a little breakdancer or something, a little 12-year-old breakdancer, bitch. What the f? He's 40. You're 40 years of age. Dress your fucking age. Carrying a school bag on stage. What are you doing with a school bag on stage? You can't even read.
Chris Eubanks Sr., a respected name in boxing, has openly challenged Floyd Mayweather's claim of being the greatest fighter, arguing that even though Mayweather may be the highest-paid boxer in history, financial success alone does not automatically make someone the best. His comments highlight the ongoing debate between Mayweather's focus on money and his true standing in boxing history, raising an important question about how he will be remembered in the long run, whether as a truly exceptional boxer or simply as someone who mastered self-promotion and built massive wealth. And Eubanks' criticism ultimately points to a lingering doubt that despite all his financial wins, people may continue to question if his place among the sport's all-time greats was earned purely through skill or influenced by his ability to generate money and attention.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. He says he's the best ever. Has anyone accounted for this observation? I've never seen him lose. You only know a man in how he accepts defeat. So I can't score him. But certainly, the fact that my own child chose him to be a role model over me, the dad, the gentleman. Yeah, he's a playboy. Because that's what he represents. He has clubs, or he had clubs, and he shows bling. Well, this is how I'm living. I wear a dress. And for a bit of humor, I wear a bear.
That's all for today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you again next time.